From one old soul to another, I want to dive a little bit deeper with you today about the frequency of two different words that most people think are the same thing. Those two words are very basic words, okay? And they are the word open and the word ready. And it's in reference to receiving. Now, as an old soul, when we go through our journey of remembrance, we're not really learning anything here, to be honest, guys. We're remembering all that we already have in us and already know. It's about activation rather than new learnings, okay? Now, when we're moving through the realms of that remembrance, we take these steps, we go up, we go down, we go left, we go right, we're a spiral. But when we make sense of shit and we're looking to receive or play the game of manifestation or magnetization or attraction, rather than chasing, forcing, going after something, more about flow, we often say to the universe, I'm open to receiving. And that's a fantastic first step, because what you're communicating to the universe or your higher self or your oversoul or the world at large or whatever you call source or God energy or the cosmic galactic realms, different starseed species, different lineages, whatever it is you're communicating to outside of yourself that help you manifest and magnetize your world, by saying you're open to receive, what you're really saying is, that's the frequency you're giving off. Now, even though you think you're taking a step, because once upon a time you weren't open to receiving it, by you saying you're open, yes, it's a step in the right direction, but it is not definitive. It is not assertive. It is not truly empowered. It is, a shoulder shrug. One of those faces. One of those ones, maybe not that one. That was probably a bit too much, but you know what I'm saying. The word you need to play with is the word ready. I'm going to give you an example right now, and you will feel the difference just in the frequency itself. Here we go. I'm open to receiving X, Y, and Z. I'm ready to receive X, Y, and Z. You can see the way I even said it, I have more conviction, because you can't not say it with conviction. When you're ready, it is a definitive state. And as you would know, the universe, the cosmos, whatever, I'm not going to list all the different things you might call it, I said it before, but whatever you call the outside world that interacts with your internal world, it never gives you what you want. It always gives you what you are. Working with the word ready over open is actually being truly courageous. It's actually fucking committing to something. As an old soul, you should be brave enough to do that. And if you haven't been brave enough yet, that's okay. Let this video be the reason to do it. When you feel you want something, when you feel that you're trying to attract or magnetize something, but it just isn't rocking up in your life yet, get rid of the word open. You're not open to receiving. That's what, without sounding judgmental or critical, that's what scared or worried people say. And we were all scared and worried in different ways. I'm not sitting here saying I don't have fears myself. I'm still working through it. As a human, we all do. But if you're truly looking to embody a frequency of attraction and magnetization and get what's truly yours, get that vision in your head that you've seen years in advance. You want it? When you speak to yourself, with your thoughts, with your words, when you speak to others, when you speak to the greater cosmos at large, tell it you're ready. Tell it you're not going to force a play. You're not going to force something to happen. That's not what we do as old souls. We sit in flow. We allow the universe's force to flow with us. We don't try to make our flow forced through the universe, okay? We flow with its force. When you sit there and you say, I'm ready to receive, that is such a different frequency, guys. I can't tell you how quickly, if we're going to use common language, I've manifested things the moment I'm brave enough to step into the frequency of being ready. It's a fucking game changer. Again, you might go, oh, Chris, that's cute, just open, ready, they're just words. I've said it in previous videos, so you can go back and watch it if you want, or I'll say it again now for you this time. Words and the frequencies within them mean so much more than you realize. And it's not just the meaning we give it. They have a frequency that actually exaggerates and amplifies the meaning. But a lot of people don't know this, but you do. Because if you didn't, I'm telling you now, and I'm sure that you probably knew before this anyway, okay? Be bold enough to commit to say, I'm ready to receive, and don't attach to how you're going to receive. Don't attach to what it looks like. Just be bold enough to say, I am ready to receive. And when that comes at you, that doesn't mean it's just going to land on your lap. Sometimes it does. But what you're truly saying is that I'm ready to receive is you're saying, if something comes into my vicinity and I'm ready to receive and you put it there, you do your part and take your step, I'm going to take mine and I'm going to make a play. Make the play. You don't force a play. Forcing a play is trying to create something that isn't there. Making a play is when the universe puts something in front of you and then you go after it, you take your step. But you saying, I'm open to it landing on my lap is very different to saying I'm ready for it to land on my lap. I'll do it again, one last time, then we'll wrap the video up. I'm open to receiving something. I'm ready to receive something. When you finish this video and you finish watching it, it's about to end, say it yourself. Get off doom scrolling, get off whatever you're doing, and just give yourself 10 seconds for whatever it is you're trying to build in your life and just feel the difference within your being. Feel the vibration, feel the frequency shift from saying I'm open to receiving to I'm ready to receive. Old soul.